want to remind us all that art is dangerous.
That's right.
I want to remind you of the history of artists who have been murdered, slaughtered, imprisoned, chopped up, refused entrance. The history of art, whether it's in music or written or what have you, has always been bloody because dictators and people in office and people who want to control and deceive know exactly the people who will disturb their plans.
That's right.
And those people are artists.
You see, my past has always been littered with art, so it'd be a shame if I didn't push myself and go all out for what is right. Right?
This is not cupcakes, this is the voice of reason.
Like, I can imagine those like corporate like executive bozos just like spouting, oh, it's creativity, but they've never like picked up a pencil in their whole life, or never felt the pain you feel when you're like working on stuff like this. Easy, yeah. What is art? Art is the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. However, in recent times it feels like human has been removed. I wanted to be one of the people to fight back and give freedom. So I did this by attempting to create an artwork born from all my passions and interests. 2D animation, 2D art, 3D animation, and 3D art. One artwork born from multiple passions and refusal to give up to anyone or anything. I created all this to prove that it is possible to survive this epidemic, driven by people who want to taint the life God gave us by trying to remove all struggle. Well, this is the death of art. But first, before hope, always comes fear. "2D animation is my favorite medium, but recently, it feels like its time is coming to an end. This has caused a lot of fear for animators and people who also strive to be animators."
Have you ever been afraid to try something?
I think the best way to overcome any fear is to experience it. So I spent some time learning something completely new to me. I began learning the fundamentals, studying references, and trying to understand the 12 principles of animation, which are drawing, staging, arcs, everything moves in arcs. There's like that.
How's it look? Looks fine. You just ruined everything. You ruined everything, mate.
Like appeal and solid drawing, the same.
I didn't ruin anything.
Go!
Aha, I see.
Exaggeration. Staging. Well, I think it's a stage. What? Anyway, for this part of the art piece, I created 2 animations. My first ever 2D digital animation. The second, traditional. An animation referencing one of my favorite and completely infuriating games, Cuphead. 2D animation, done.
Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
There was something about going into like Blockbuster or something as a kid and seeing Dragon Ball or Dragon Quest VIII on the shelf.
What Dragon Ball means to me is happiness. It's about finding that little kid in you again.
It was the series that kickstarted all for my journey into this medium, so without it, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in today.
There's something deep down about Toriyama's art I think everybody just inherently understands. And I think that's really special.
Dragon Ball to me was an experience that motivated me. It made me want to truly pursue my career. Because Toriyama did everything the right way, you know? The genuine way. So when I see corners being cut,
the lack of ability to try, and pure laziness, to me is a mix of anger and sorrow. Because he never had it easy. He just created, never looked for an easy way out. So for this section, I created a piece in tribute to Toriyama. First off, digital, a reminder of how this journey all began. The second one, traditional, a look into the future he created and the growth of the saying we all know and love. This is what AI can never do, can never create true sorrow. 2D art, done.
Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
I loved basketball, I loved playing soccer, but there was something special about just like going outside and it was just me, having fun with myself.
Okay, let me ask you this. Does it have the ability to take breaks, step away from its zone to refuel, the ability to gather information that can be used as inspiration and enjoy life in all its horror and beauty? Yeah, nah.
The industry is actually really not that threatening or arrogant or greedy or like pure evil. And I don't mean studios or producers. I mean the people behind the scenes, the artists, developers who make animation and computer graphics happen.
3D art is one of my favorite forms of art. It's a complicated medium including art forms like modeling, texturing, lighting. I also myself create 3D art, but I feel like my art sometimes lacks a personal connection with me. So I decided to create a 3D model from one of my favorite childhood games.
Mario Kart 8, Luigi's Mario meek and beloved little brother shows a new dark side. In this footage obtained exclusively by BuzzFeed. Yes, look at him, not so nice. He stares menacingly at the other racer, administering the dreaded evil eye.
Mario Kart was one of the first games I was introduced to as a kid and it's easily one of my favorite games. For this section, I wanted to create an item. However, I couldn't really decide which of the 3 items I was going to model.
Wait. Why not just do 3?
3D at the start had similar questions with Gen AI today. However, the differences were the intent of its creation. It was made to explore a new art form, one completely original whilst maintaining the fundamentals of art. It was truly made out of good intent. At the start it created a lot of pain, but after time, the pain healed and made us all stronger. The pain really was for the better. AI though, will never heal. So here it is. My mushroom, my question block, and my coin. 3D art done, one more to go.
Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
Okay, 3D animation is something that, not gonna lie, I'm not much of a fan of, cause like it's become the easy way out. There is a difference between just creating and like creating as an artist. Jet Set Radio inspired a generation of artists. Its child game Bomber Cyberfunk took that inspiration to create something that could be authentic in its own right. Its use of 2D and 3D elevates its reason for creation. It was meant to be made. So when everyone is using 3D animation for the sake of it, they are just creating without intention and purpose. The same goes to AI. everything should be motivated. That's what art is. So I spent some time storyboarding, blocking, and of course animating. As always, here it is. 2 3D animations based upon the amazing work of art that is Jet Set Radio and Borrow Cyberfunk.
Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
So I spent 2 weeks trying to create an artwork born from multiple passions, real life experiences, struggles, and from the refusal to give up. This was to establish myself as a real human creative and to almost understand what it meant to really create art. We all have our own opinions, but I feel Gen AI is a threat not just to us artists, but to our collective consciousness. However, I am seeing more and more creatives fight back, whether that be verbally, trying to help the community, or by producing a high quality, amazing work. And honestly, it's amazing. You voice actors, animators, illustrators, editors, all you creatives. At this point, I really don't want to conquer anything anymore. I believe now that the person with the most freedom is truly the greatest. So here is the reveal. God is good.
Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos. You're all instruments. Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos. You're all instruments. Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos. You're all instruments. Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra.